close the gap to McLaren's race-long consistency, but the Imola Grand Prix was a new chance to screw on a few new bits. Upgrades that Max Verstappen classed as very important even for his future. Max's father, Jos, also said that it's now or never and the gap shouldn't grow bigger over the triple header or else it's hopeless. Well, Verstappen gained 10 points on Piastri. So far, so good. Where was I? Ah yes, the Imola upgrades. Let's get technical again. Red Bull rolled out a broader upgrade package for the RB21, building on the Miami floor and introducing additional components to both Verstappen's and Tsunoda's cars. This included floor enhancements, side pod redesign, a new turning vane was spotted under the side pod inlet, and they tweaked the rear end. Before the RB21 struggles with setup, dirty air and tire wear persisted, and Verstappen's ability to drag the car into contention relied heavily on his driving brilliance. The upgrades were aimed at giving him and Tsunoda a more stable platform. Max Verstappen was clearly happy with the upgrades, because he said, overall, good. The car was a lot better today and could attack the corners a lot better. In that respect, it was positive. When asked if it was a step forward, he confirmed, absolutely.
Oh jongen.
2 minuten, ze zetten deze 2 bussen even aan de kant voor je, dan kun je erin.
Helemaal top, dankjewel. Ja?
Also said this when asked if the upgrades worked. Yes, I think so. I think in terms of lap time it doesn't deliver as much as you see, but I think we managed to extract the speed, so to speak. But I also think we really made a step forwards in terms of setup. We could all see in the race that he was pulling a gap on Piastri in free air in the first stint. In the second stint he had a massive gap because he was lucky with the safety car coming at the right time, so Norris was lapping a tenth of a lap quicker. But we'll talk about the race a little bit more later. I'm just happy Verstappen has the car to fight for wins again on his own merit, instead of weather conditions and such, like in Japan. And for the rest of the season, I'm sure Red Bull has more upgrades, and more importantly, the FlexiWing technical directive will be at play from Spain onwards. If that TD hits McLaren where it hurts, we can see Verstappen win a lot more and secure his 5th title. Obviously, that's what I'm hoping for. There is something magical about seeing Max Verstappen in a fast car with brakes that do what he wants. And he can rotate the car like he wants it to as well. We saw that very well at the start of the Imola race. Let's do a quick summary of the race, as I've been yapping quite a bit already. Oscar Piastri and Max Verstappen are on the front row, as was the case a few times earlier this season. And it promised fireworks with the new overtaking rules in place. Verstappen didn't have the best initial start and Russell was right beside him. Piastri didn't cover Max off before turn 2, which frustrated Russell. And Verstappen then braked a lot later than Oscar and got ahead enough to dictate the turn and was in the lead. Now, previously when Verstappen was in the lead, it was a matter of time before the McLaren pace got the better of the Red Bull pace, and an overtake would be inevitable. However, this race, with those working upgrades, Verstappen pulled away. McLaren did a bit of a Ferrari strategy and pitted Piastri early, which put him in the traffic. In hindsight, this was a bad call. I could understand it, as the compounds Pirelli brought were softer than the year before. The new C6 tire was the softest, which was useless for the race. It made the two-stopper a viable option, but it turned out it wasn't. Lando Norris got himself in P2 after Piastri pitted, and was at the same pace as Verstappen until Norris was called in for his pit stop. Then Ocon stopped his car in the grass, and the VAC was deployed. This gave Verstappen a chance to pit and only lose a dozen seconds or so. His lead was 18 seconds on Lando by the time the race got going, but he only gained like a 10th a lap. I thought Verstappen had it in the bag. Unfortunately for the home hero Kimi Antonelli, his car broke down and he also parked the car. This time it was a real safety car, but nobody knows why. Piastri was driving in P3 behind Norris by then, but he hadn't pitted. Verstappen and Norris did pit and Verstappen stayed in the lead, but Norris lost the place to his teammate. The restart after way too many laps behind the safety car was great for Max, and because the Papaya boys were fighting, Verstappen cruised to his 65th win, and the second one of this season. That's the race from Max's side. A lot more happened, but other creators can do a review of that. I'm just extremely happy with what Max Verstappen was able to show with the upgraded RB21. This gives hope for the next race, which will be in Monaco. Let's see if he can put it on pole and improve that pole to win ratio once again. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe. Take care now. Doei doei.